Hello there. This is Cheryl Lentz, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, doing my follow-up Friday. So the things that I did on Tuesday was Jingle Jingle Jingle. There's a cat in the background waiting patiently. Jingle Jingle Jingle. And then I did, on Wednesday, I did the Awash with Beauty monkey cut kit. So I have some additional cards that I did. Whoops, I forgot to take my paper away. I have some additional cards that I did with that I wanted to show you. And then we'll see what happens. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Fridays are generally short, just pretty fast, but I have some fun stuff. Hello, Cindy. Fun stuff to show you. I was just playing with some of the blends and yeah, just messing around. I was just messing around here. Let me turn this around and I'll show you what I was messing around with. So here we go. Hopefully I don't knock it right out of the thing like I did on Wednesday. I don't know what was going on. I was kind of crazy. Hello, Barbara. Here we go. So, okay. So Jingle Jingle Jingle, super cute set. I think I put it away, sorry. But, so I did these cards on, using the same layout, right? I did these cards on Tuesday. So I loved it. But when I did them, I was talking about, it's a two-step. So it has the outline. And I was talking about using just the outline and doing like an ombre look. And so that's what I have to show you here today. So here we go. So here is this one, Jingle Jingle. So I took the Poppy Parade, so the light and dark Poppy Parade and the light and dark Petal Pink, and did kind of a little nice ombre. So I only did a couple of letters at a time because I wanted it to kind of be nice and wet yet so I could blend the colors. And I'll bring this up close a little bit more so it's kind of cool. It was really fun to do. And then Jingle Jingle, of course, I had to add these. I love these metal bells. I think they're really cute. When I put them on, I layer up 2 of my glue dots and then put it on the back and put them in there. So that's how I put them on, so they're nice and sturdy. So kind of fun. I was going to tie this all the way around, but to me it was too thick. I didn't like that thickness, so I just tied the bow. But there we go. So there's that one. And then I did this one using different colors. So I used the Evening Evergreen Poppy Parade and the Petal Pink. So I did 3 different colors on that one. So much fun. So it was really cool. So I just stamped in Memento, stamped the outline, and then just kind of colored up. So kind of fun. Ta-da! Really, really cool way to kind of play around. And then I put some of the iridescent rhinestones on there. But lots of fun. So that got me thinking about doing, that kind of look. And so this is what I was playing with this afternoon. So I pulled I was just playing with the blends and just like scribbling it on, right? Some dark to light to dark to light. And I kind of kept going that way. And then I decided I liked it better. Here I added different colors. This uses a lot of ink. So I don't know that I would do like this in a class where you're using a lot of ink, where you're going with all these colors. But you can see how the colors go from light to dark, dark to light, kind of going up. And then I decided I would do some where I kind of had all the lights in the middle. So I went dark, dark, light, and then light, dark, and kind of went the opposite direction. Just playing around. These could be, you could use any kind of line drawing to stamp on these, or have some die cuts on top of them and using this just as a background. So next Friday I'll have to play with it. But those were those colors. I just kept going. I was using some different colors and just messing around. So here I did some that I thought would be kind of cool if I had a flower image where it was a line image, right? Not filled in. But I thought that would be kind of fun. Here we go again. So I have a lot of different ones that I was just sort of messing around with. So now I'll have to see what I do with them. So all the different colors, and then I added blue around the outside, and I don't know what they'll turn into. We'll have to see. This kind of reminds me of a strawberry, but we'll see what happens. But it was just kind of a fun thing to play around with, getting that kind of ombre look. Because what you want to do is you go through, like when I did this one here, you go through such a small little amount, and then you go over the other color. So let's see here, what did I use here? I used these. So if I do it in just a little small area here, so I went with just a little tiny of the dark, and then right away while that's wet, I go over it with the lighter and just kind of keep going over it with the light in that right over the dark. Okay, here I went with the lighter, and you're going to just kind of blend those colors together where it kind of gets, this is small, so you probably can't see it good. I'll lift it up. But you just kind of, did I do it right? I did it wrong. Anyhow, I have the light in there. But you always want to go over the color that you first laid down. So you put one color down, you kind of overlap a little bit and keep going over it where the two come together. And that makes the colors sort of blend like this. It just sort of blended together. So it just gently glides into the next color. So it's kind of fun to play with. Yeah, I did the wrong color there, but you know, you can kind of see. Hello, Cheryl. So just kind of a fun little thing, you know, if you're sitting around thinking, now I have to figure out what to do with these. So I'll work on that. And then on Wednesday, so I have a mess here. On Wednesday, I opened up the Awash and Beauty Monkey Cut Kit. So we did this one, and we did this one. And Marion, yours went out with a card done with this kit. That was kind of fun, different. I used different colors, yellows, kind of this layout. But then I did some more using the Awash and Beauty Monkey Cut Kit. So I did this one here. So, and then I'm going to show you something. So this is the stamp. It's all a solid one color, right? So here we go on there. And then I did this one. So on this one, I took the ribbon that comes with it, and I did use adhesive. You could use a little piece of tear tape. This ribbon is sort of thick, so instead of making a bow with it, I like to just wrap it and have a nice line across your card. But I used tear tape on the back side to make sure that it stayed secured on there. Added a couple of die cuts here, and then when I put my dimensionals on, I just put them on the top and the bottom, so it sort of straddles this ribbon. So, ta-da. And here again, I used a color. Instead of having it a solid color like this, I'll show you what I did. So I don't know if you've done this before, probably, but you know, some things are worth repeating. So here we go with a solid color. I want to add a green into it. So I would do this with a color that is a lighter color that I want my flowers lighter. Here's the balmy blue. On this card, you kind of see that's sort of the same kind of flower there. So if I ink this up with balmy blue, ta-da, just make sure I get it inked up good. Okay, then I'm going to go in with one of my blends. I'm going to use Shaded Spruce because it's darker. Or blends. This isn't a blend. You never want to color on your on your stamps with blends with a marker. So I'm going to go through with the marker, and I'm going to go right over that color. I'm using a darker color over a lighter color. That's the key to getting this so that it will turn out looking good. So a darker color green over the lighter blue. There we go, just like that. You can huff it a little, which adds just a little moisture. And then Now instead of single color, you have 2 colors. So when I put it together with the Blushing Bride and I did the green, it sort of comes, because you're mixing those 2 colors, right? You're mixing that ink. They're both water soluble. It sort of gets almost like a soft suede look, or yeah, kind of a, you know, it turns the color a little bit. But if you're doing lighter with a bold color, then look at how beautiful that looks. It kind of looks like this one here. Let's try another color. So let's try with 2 different colors. I'm going to cover this up. This is nice because it has a die cut, so I can cut that out and use it on something. Let's try Daffodil Delight. So if I'm going with lighter, I'm going to go ink up the whole thing. Tap, tap, tap. We sometimes forget about our markers. We're so into blends. I love the blends, love them. But the markers are quite handy too, so we have to remember that. So I'm gonna go with Mossy Meadow. Mossy Meadow. And I'm just gonna color over again. Just get an idea of instead of wiping it off and trying to kind of do all that, you know, work the magic that way, you can just go over, as long as the color is light, just go over the color with your darker color. There we go. Okay. Give it a little huff. And let's see what it looks like. Ta-da! So there we go. Ta-da! So just a little tip, keep that in mind. You know, because I tend to love all the stamps that come like the stem and the leaf are one stamp and then the flower is another stamp, just because it's easy, right? You get to just pick out what colors you want and match them up that way. But this is very easy, and the only thing you need to remember is you want a lighter color with the darker color when you're going to color over it. So that's my tip of the day. I don't know anything else, but I thought it was kind of a fun thing. So now I have to play with these, and I have to play with these and find somehow to make some cards with it. So I am going to turn the camera around here. Let's see here. Hello, Jan. Hello, hello. Here we go. Oh, did I hit it? No. Here we go. Okay. Now I'm going to turn it around. So just something to remember. Everybody knows that, but sometimes we forget. You know, we just get so involved in either the solid colors or, you know, whatever. But those markers are so handy for those little pieces, or like that, where you want to color over onto your stamps. You never color on your stamps with the blends, because they're alcohol based. They're going to dry up quickly. The other is water based. So if you have a lot of coloring that you're doing on a larger stamp where you're putting in some different colors, you can put them on with that. You can put them on with daubers. Sometimes if it's a bigger flower, you can even lightly spritz it with a little bit of water, and that rehydrates that, and you'll get kind of a soft, different look with that too. Just like we did with the wave when I had a couple days ago where we did the wave, a couple videos ago where we did the wave, whoosh, ocean thing, ocean card with the Stamparatus. So that's my little tips. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I have lots of, we had a busy morning. We had 10 people for class this morning. It was wild. It was so much fun. It was fun to have that many people in class and back together again. So I so appreciate it. And I think we have 6 coming tonight. So lots of fun here. We're going to have a good time, and lots of cards out. So thank you for joining me. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Get together with family. Have a good time. Bye-bye.